Do-do-do. There we go. Hello. Yeah, I did a little crash. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you for sticking around. I walked into it 3 times in the last 24 hours. That would be so mean. I have heard of people saying that you should prank someone like that. Never heard of it happening successfully. Yes. Let's go. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go. That was a much easier fix. I can stick around for 7 more hours, but you probably won't stream that long. Yeah, I can't. Today's a Thursday. We have book club on the Thursday. Well, that's the whole issue with sticking around. You're kind of glued in place. Oh, yeah. See, look, you're welcome. We're closer to the 1,000,000 than ever, because you will get to put your points in a second time in a day. I can. Had to refresh. Yeah. I didn't mean to gift you this thing. It's been gifted now. 12k of my lamps. We can get them back. We can get them back. Okay, so we released the spirit of one Dragoony. That was alarming. Anyway. Love your lamps icon. Thank you. It's another thing that I kind of want to update because I feel like I could do it a little bit less messy. But it's just me being a perfectionist. Like every time that I end up doing various emotes and art for stuff, I mostly just ended up doodling in school. That's my entire thing of all of my art skill TM, and yeah, I have improved over time. Not solidly, not consistently, but definitely in bursts I've improved enough that every time that I end up looking back on the older stuff, I just want to update it, make it a bit smoother, maybe just recolor certain things now I know the shortcuts of how to do that. Like for the longest fucking time, I didn't even do a protect alpha. So easy, so good and functional. Especially for when I was like, oh shit, well, you know what? My hair color's changing a lot. Should maybe keep on top of that. I'm genuinely so bloody tempted by the idea of just grabbing some Manic Panic and just touching up the flippin' hair myself because I don't know how long it'll take me to get like another appointment. Like after the last time. I was happy with it. I was fine with it, but the whole hair color thing. So it started back in 2020, I think. Yeah, 2020 for the stream's anniversary. For the whole thing of the channel making affiliate, and we had a little celebration for it. I ended up having a little vote for like hair dye. Blew one out. So we just did that at home, the whole bleach, the Manic Panic, all of that. And yeah. Then we did it again, and I thought, oh, I should actually just go to the fucking hairdressers for a change. It's just a Dragoon remix. Don't worry, Luna. I worry. In all of the directions. But yeah. And people had said, after I had it done, Oh, blue? That's gonna be a real fucker to get out of your hair now. And I didn't really believe it because at the time, I had dyed my hair a shade of blue before, but it really was like a greenish blue, and that was intentional. So I thought, it can't be that bad. However, going to the actual hairdresser, it did end up in like a sequence of quite far apart appointments. Like, it was making me like nervous and like a little bit frustrated that, you know, purple had won. And it was this whole thing of just like, Luna, when you getting your hair dyed purple? I'm like, I'm in appointments. And we're consultating. We're doing consultations and stuff. Strand tests and whatnot. But yeah. From what they said, they made it sound like, yeah, they'd have to use like a permanent purple. And like maybe I should do ombre so then it could just grow out, because then I can't apparently like dye my hair after this. But with how it has faded, it's not very visible on camera, but like a lot of the further up bits are then a faded green or whatever, and I don't know. I am impatient and sad, and I am like, oh, I may as well do this myself. I've always heard blue was the worst color to get out. Like, it just... Like I said, like, even now, like, it doesn't come through on the camera, but there are patches of this that are just a different fucking shade of blue, pretty much. Or again, the front parts that are really green. I'm like, what is this? This is basically all brown. So it's like, I was happy with it at first, and it just... I feel like it's very quickly, like quicker than the blue, that I'm like, I just want to fucking do it myself now. Thank you, Lando. Yeah, blue first color, purple when it was already a year later. In the very early days, I just had my flippin' brown hair. Thanks, Trim. This is a good clip for it. Here too, same as the past. Congo, is that you? Why would it be? I'm so dumb. Oh God, wake me up. I can't wake up. He is. Children. Oh fuck, I had the echo on last time. I will realize the freedom you wished and the future I promised to you. Children, please watch us. Is that soul one of the dragoons that is trapped in this world? Ian wasn't even a modwing back then. Aww, but he was there. That's really sweet. Yes, his name is Balzac. He is the dragoon recognized by the golden dragoon spirit. I don't have a golden dragoon spirit. Fuck's sake. I gotta go find Kongol a dragoon spirit, don't I? But what is tying him into this world? Is that you, Rose? And Sieg? Give me the ice cream dragoon spirit. What would the ice cream one be? Hello, Knight. Welcome. No, it seems not. Who are you? It is a long story. We don't have time to tell you about it now. Yes, indeed. The subjugation of Cadessa will be soon. This last strategy has to be completed, for the sake of the children who were killed by Winglies. Mint choc chip dragoon, please and thank you. I do love a mint choc chip. Don't tell Heather. You haven't realized it yet. Realize? What? I think this is our first million community goal. Ice cream armor? That sounds like a bad idea. Maybe it'll be okay if you're in the frosty area. It won't be that bad. It's hazy duck. Fuck. Don't tell them. Don't tell them that I mixed up their ice cream preferences. Fuck! You are... No, not only you. But everybody but me has died. Everybody has died? And that includes me? Shirley died too? It cannot be. I took the attack of Super Virage with my own body to be the shield for Shirley. You remember now? No way. I don't believe Shirley died. I don't believe it. Aww. Aww. These conversations with dead people. So sad. Hey, Butter. Both H names. One's a goblin, the other's a tree. It happens. And they both beautiful and very entertaining. And then I cry because Heather is on at late night hours for me. I love certain things like that where just... Wait, what am I on about? Words are hard. I love that certain people who stream, I can only raid them at a certain time of night where I pretty much come in. They fucking know what time it is for me, so they'll be like, you run off and go to sleep, Luna. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and vibe if you don't mind. Don't act like you're not up there. Like, that's what I mean. They're like, go to sleep, have food. I'm like, Morning. Oh my gosh, just barely. And by just barely, I mean not very much at all. Oh gosh, I need to do this. Let's use our magics. Whee! Don't mind me. I'm a bad bean speeding through. Last was 500k or so. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Where's my water? I'm worried about me. I'm so brain dead right now. Maybe somewhere in the universe, my comatose body is trying to wake up, but I'm like, no, the stream is okay. Or maybe this is reality and I'm entering the coma. Who knows? I'm sure the episode will end on an ambiguous note. Or to be horrific. Kind of like how Buffy isn't real. She was just locked up and then decided to live in her delusions. That's how the episode ended, so I can only assume. That added so many layers to early on times when she's like, I'm not crazy. Like, oh god, oh god. Ah, what is this? What the fuck? I've been missing out. I can't believe Kongol saved the planet from Meteor. Oh. What the fuck? I'm so confused. No. This is what they should have done in that film, Don't Look Up. That was a scary movie. It was really awkward how many people, after reading the tags, you know, dark comedy and stuff, like, it's not a dark comedy though, it's too real right now. These actors, they're too good at their roles of, you know, absolutely selfish, flipping narcissistic tech company guy, absolutely fucking already living in space. And just the president like, oh yeah, money. Money though. But money? But money. These overkill attacks are so much fun. It's probably the only thing I like about Naruto games. So many overkill moves. Dragon Ball Z also has that stuff. I love them. Like, again, you know, it's those conversations about certain things where sometimes I just in different directions hear people like actually mean it when they go on about like certain things in video games being unrealistic, and I'm like, I don't want fucking realism. I want a big golden armored guy with his wings fluttering about to fly up to a meteor that is inevitably coming for our faces just in this very specific patch of Earth that we're in right now whilst we're fighting. I want him to fly up and then just punch that meteor or headbutt it or something. I don't want realism, stupid. I want that fucking anime moment where like the sword did not move, but everything is being sliced in half. Or even fucking sports anime where it's just like, that entire monologue happened in less than a second. In half a second, that boy took up like 5 minutes of screen time. And it was literally just to be all like, because it's a basketball flipping anime, like, I need to move in this direction, or... Like, I feel that I should have enjoyed sports anime a little bit more when it... I feel like there's a similar thing going on in, like, gambling anime. But, like, I don't know. Gambling anime ended up, like, a lot more thrilling because it would just be, like, a lot more, like... Your life and the life of your descendants will be completely destroyed. But, like... I can never get fully invested in just... I don't know, basketball or whatever. Like, it is just a game. It is just bouncy ball game. In video games, the less armor the waifus wear, the more protection they have. You can keep your realism. Yeah, they are already loaded up on plot armor. They don't need more coverage. They need to feel cute and fresh. Can't wait until Square gets on the Netflix game. How sick would a Final Fantasy live action show be? Oh gosh. You may have predicted the future. Like, they do know it is their cash cow. So there's that, did you hear there's that studio that's supposed to be doing a animated version of Final Fantasy 9? Where the entire poker matches span over 3 episodes. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how... Fuck. I've completely forgotten the name. But the main girl's name started with like a J. The entire school was about gambling. It was such a nonsense premise. Like, that's all they did at school. It was a school setting just to be a school setting, but they just went there to gamble, and they had like red uniforms, and like there were a lot of girls. Why can't I remember the fucking name of this anime? Yes, the one Taylor said. Kakaguru. Yeah. No, that's not the name. I can't remember her name, but it was really unusual sounding. FF9 anime? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because people are a little bit skeptical about it, you know. Cautiously optimistic because the studio that's doing it has only ever done like kids shows before. Like kids shows. So it's questionable how they're gonna, you know, handle shit like the genocide at Bamisha. Jabami, that's the one. I thought that was quite an unusual name. Genocide for kids. I mean, fuck, like, spoilers. The Final Fantasy 9, you end by, you know... You don't fight God, per se. You kind of fight the fucking manifestation of pure fucking nihilism. Boy pops up. with like the most ominous fucking soundtrack. It's barely a soundtrack because it is literally just like screams. Screams of despair and crying. Boy pops up just like, heard you were all having a real bad time living, so I thought I'd just do you a favor and kill you all. That's what you want, right? I'm like, how are you pulling that off? What style is it gonna be in? I didn't actually then look at the style of their previous shows. I've got a feeling like they're leaning into like the chibi vibes though, you know? Because obviously, whenever people talk about why Final Fantasy IX didn't do as well in various respects, it's brought up the whole thing of a lot of people seeming to think that then, like, it was a lot more of a kid's game. Like, the fact that it came after 7 and 8, which then were leaning a lot more into kind of a lot more, you know, technological advancements or whatever. The Magitech type shit. And then Final Fantasy IX came along, then going back to like a lot more like Disney-ish fantasy. I wish I could stop calling it Disney-ish fantasy. It's not like Disney has like a monopoly on it, but you know, you flipping your adorable fairy tale German Hamlet type shit. Yeah, when people kind of saw that that's what the next Final Fantasy was after 7 and 8. They just assumed like, oh my god, what is this like kids game? It's more ambience than music. Yeah, like a melody comes along at some point, but yeah. Yeah. Screams of the damned and despairing. Fuck! Meru, no! Get up. Get up off of that thing, shake it, you'll feel better. No! R.I.P. milk. R.I.P. I think I need to use up the last little licks of my milk that I have left. Because I've got a whole other milk to start. It's difficult when I don't have cereal. It's the easiest thing to do to use milk up on. When will we get to a time where they just sell 2-liter boxes of oat milk? I'll be happy when that happens. There's always the chance the studio is taking this on because they want to expand beyond kids shows and purpose to take on something that's the opposite of the spectrum. This is true. I want to believe. I want to believe. I love this so much. A little splash every goddamn time. I can't think of any other studios where like that's an example of that exactly. Especially not for like shows. It must be a thing. I don't know. I'm not like any huge animation expert to be honest. Go. Thanks for breathing on us, Meru, I guess. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. No, I have no magic left. But magic is my life. Like, there was a long period in this game where I thought, the magic, it's not all that. He's so beefy. Flippin' heck. Just do another rainbow breath, maybe. I don't know. Nah, you can hang in there. How much is it? 20? That's perfect. We can hang on then. Let's go. Long bitch attack. Time for sapphire weapon to make an appearance. I do this every time. Is there even a sapphire weapon? Still love the entire thing of basically I enjoy everything about Final Fantasy VII aside from the original game. It's mad. Cannot really think of another example of that anywhere in my realm of interest. There is. It dies in a cutscene outside Junon. You never get to fight it. Aww. Aww. That's so sad. What if I wanted to fight the big sapphire weapon? What if? Oh, that was good. That was very effective. We should probably be using more magic on it because it's basically Kongo. Fuck. No! What is he doing? Is he gonna chuck a meteor at us yet? What? Subtitles needed. I'm very dumb. Like, okay, so every time that I'm watching, it's usually cooking shows. And a lot of them are American produced. And I often take the piss out of the fact that just like, if anyone has the barest hint of an accent, they will add subtitles. Or in the worst case scenario, I'm like, they just sound like you. But because they're not white, you added subtitles. What rude? But to be honest, I'm so shit at listening to anything that I am like, ha, yeah, I needed that. I needed subs for everything. Oi. This one. Let's do this one. And then soon Mary will be strong and we will be able to fight. I'm really looking forward to playing Rusty Lake Hotel on Sunday, but I'm also like, please let my brain fog have fucking dissipated a bit. Do I need more iron in my diet? That was shit! Ow. Guess you'll just have to play more Final Fantasy 14 if you want to fight more weapons. I can't launch it, Taylor! Why are you taunting me? I pretty much can't launch the bloody game. Very rude bullying. Very unnecessary. Welcome back, Adam. How are you? Welcome, Marcy Walker. Nexus. That's quite neat for a PS game. At first I thought, huh? What Final Fantasy is that? I thought I knew them. And it's the left of screen that explains it. Yeah, oh my god. So I thought I'd go for a JRPG that wasn't as well known. But this has been beautiful and it has like a lot of fans, you know? It's one of those games that if you played it and you really loved it, I guess. This is my first time playing it. But it's had some beautiful environments. This is not the best place to show you. And the plot has been absolutely bananas. Aaron, hello. Good to see you. Just got home from work. How are you? I'm so foggy today. It's embarrassing. I started in like a good enough mood and I was like, oh, I'll drink my water. I'll drink my coffee. We did a big old tier list. Oh, and then the stream crashed. So, favorite game ever, hands down. It's been so good. It's just the fact that I've been so slow, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think she could have hung on a little bit longer. Oh, it's fine. I feel like it hasn't been as tactical as Final Fantasy. I don't know if that's the word really. But in my Final Fantasy experience of like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2. Dirge of Cerberus Crisis Core. In my experience of those, there's often enemies, like the big bosses that you'll kind of have to figure something out about them. Whether it's, you know, make sure you destroy that fucking arm or it's gonna come back and fuck you up, or do you use poison on it for do the big damage, or oh, that countdown will pop up at a certain point. I feel like that has been mostly absent from this game. Like, now I'm on disc 4, it's popped up a few more times, but it hasn't been the majority. It feels miles away from where we started. Because even the damage numbers are just hilarious in some ways. You literally start the game doing about 12 damage. And that's normal, that's fine. But it just looks like such weird, petty numbers. It's a journey. It's a goddamn journey. My Meru has left me again. Fuck. You need to be dead soon, please. Oh gosh. Ugh. Okay. My main thing about this period of games, I suppose, is just like Cookie posted in pre-pitch. I was like, I love you, this is amazing. The way that they do the backgrounds every time that there's water, every time there's something like that going on, I'm in love. Water and some of the vapor effects, they look so fucking mesmerizing. Transparency, the wings and effects are pretty bonkers for capacity's PlayStation. Yeah, like, oh god, I wish I could appreciate it even more, because I do love listening to people who can nerd out about it more. Like, I'm just a big flipping worm. I'm like, wow, pretty. But I like listening to explanations of like why it's even cooler. I'm like, oh, wow. Will you join us in wanting a Legend of Dragoon remake now? I will. I feel like... I wonder what remakes these days will be like, though. Have we had any other remakes aside from, like, Final Fantasy VII? That's what I'm thinking. Are we then gonna get different bloody installments with years between news to do with the next bit? Is it going to be... we can see their pores and freckles? Is it going to be that kind of remake, or are we just going to have like a nice, smoother looking experience with a few of the bugs and stuff kind of ironed out? Obviously not having to deal with the discs. Crash and Spyro were two of us. Yes, you're right. I was like, oh, I know we have. They look good. So I mean, though, like, would this end up being like a Final Fantasy VII remake graphically, or would this be more like a Spyro remake graphically? These are my curiosities. My curiousness. What have I done? Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't have faith in myself. My Meru has died. I should have given her the ring with the health boost, but I needed her to have magic at the time. What have I got? A flame shot? Do the flame shot because magic, powerful against beefy boy. I didn't even realize that they had a flippin' Gigantos on their side. Still come out of the blue. This should be good. This should be good. Is it good? It was pretty good. Can't do any more, unfortunately, but you know. Wait! No! Oh, I sense a game over. I feel it coming. Mafia 1 and 2 remade. Those were pretty good, I had. Demon Souls was a good remake. Demon Souls! I don't know. Like, I'm thinking as well, though, shit like Demon Souls, that was Demon Souls PS3? Like, I'm trying to think how much they had to, like, I know they did an entire overhaul, but like structurally as well. Like, I feel like this would need some structural edits as well. Again, that's why I'm like really trying to think of anything else on the level of like Final Fantasy VII remake. Yeah, PS3. Because I remember when Rach was getting hyped up for Demon Souls remake and going through the original, and like, I guess from what I remember, it was still good. It looked a little bit more barren, maybe. I don't know. My memory is not great, but we knew this. Resident Evil remakes. Resident Evil remakes, maybe that's a little bit more in the zone again as well. For like I said, like just complete kind of like structural overhaul in certain areas. And like, I don't know though. I still don't have my OG Resident Evil experiences to draw on, but I feel like a remake of this would then go along the lines of what they did do with Final Fantasy VII Remake for you know, like random mini games that you're a bit like, oh okay, it's content. Like definitely a couple of those. It was just when I feel like they ruined the flow of something that was actively happening. Like I get annoyed with that anywhere. I'm like, gosh, what is this? What is this anime filler? Stop. He must be so close to death. He must be like... Oh no. I want to live. Oh, fuck. Mary's alright. She's sleeping. I wish I was her. Oh, God. Oh, no. We may still get it. Yeah! Albert and his 71 health. That's my boy. That's my tank. Did we win yet? No. No, we didn't. We gotta be close. What? I tapped a button wrong because I'm stupid. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what? We can still win though. I'm just gonna waste something a second. We'll give it to Albert. It's fine. Leave him alone. He just got healthy. This is like walking out the hospital after surgery and getting hit by a taxi. This is so sad. Right, okay. Let's do this properly this time. Let's not mess it up. Concentration is key. Oh shit, I've still got Volcano on for the memes. Oh no. What are you doing now? No. Where are you getting all this magic from? No. Aerith, save us. Save us from Meteor. I don't care for that Domino's pizza. Wait, what? Holy shit. I guess this is the yellow dragon. What the fuck? I do enjoy seeing new animations though. They're fine. The gang is fine. We're fine. Oh god. Okay. Belzac, more like ballsack. That's right. I went for that low-hanging fruit. And I do it again. Blossom Storm. What are you doing? There we go. Yield. I'm sorry, Mario. You deserve to share in the glory. You deserved stocks. Hooray! Hooray! I'm so rich now. Yeah, fuck you, Dragoon Spirit. Nah, we're back to dialogue now, so it's sad again. Now I remember all the truth. But death is not as sad as I imagined. Thank you, Rose. Pour one out for Balzac. I'm loving the 3 hours of just chatting each day stream. I wouldn't mind if the stream hadn't crashed. It's not sad anymore. Yes. The Shirley you loved is there too. Let's keep going. Onwards. To find more spirits not at rest. Oh, for God's sake. Why couldn't they have put the item shop ever so slightly nearer?
Just like a little bit, just a smidgen.
Okay, and I'm gonna mess around with Darts Edition because I don't think Volcano is very sensible of us when we have this. Double points into Pokemon. Yeah. Teabag him. I wish I could. Just because I'm immature like that. I'm not beyond a little bit of sneaky, cheeky immaturity. What the? Perky Step is meant to be more than...
That's very interesting.
I wasn't awake for the first stream to put more points into Pokemon.
Oh, now. Secret, hello. How have you been?
I am chipper in mood, dead in brain. Oh, what's wrong with me? I woke up like, fucking hell, I'm so slow today. I hate it. I feel like a worm. I'm like, who am I? I have thoughts. They are there. They just pouring through like treacle or something, you know? I hope you've been better.
Chipper, yeah. Chippendale.
What's I doing?
This one.
What does my golden rock do?
Whee!
It reduces damage from earth-based attacks by half. Fancy that? Today's been especially good. I found out I have not one, but 2 job interviews next week. Good luck! Nice! Well done!
Now working aloud while Luna's doing day stream, it's banned. People gotta work, Fish. People gotta work. How then?
Sorry, Where my cat is? It's not as funny if I don't have cat ears. Fuck. I was gonna do e-girl shenanigans, but it's not so fun now. Oh, they're all the way over there?
Unacceptable!
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Santa's coming. People need to work, Fish, because how else will they have money to afford subs to me? To afford lovely badges and emotes? That's why people need to work. Hooray!
E-girl shenanigans complete. Or should I say...
Shenanigans.
Or shall love her in despair.
So amusing.
I'm fine. I just think I'm really funny. been? Oh, sick. Who has that cute little heartless emote? Eh. Of course it is. Of course it is. How have you been? I hope it was the announcement that got you. Yeah. Snickering away. So many API error quotes. Ugh, that's the worst part. It's not the worst part. The worst part is when I'm like, what were you playing? And then they'll get a shout out, and usually I'd be able to know what they were playing and be aware, but now. API error. API Thursday. API error. Hashel's not part of this, but I don't know what I'm doing. The Giganto ring should be good. Raises physical attack and defense power. Okay. Okay. Been busy lately. How have you been? Very foggy, unfortunately. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not great overall, but like, you know, I feel like a lot of people have hit a bit of a patch as the seasons are changing or something. Or also, you know, the rest of the shit going on in the planet. It's all up in the air.
I'm saying I'm not special. Got a few, like,
bad times going on, but, like, it's fine. And yeah. Everything's fine.
Wee.
Right, okay, so if we just run into an enemigo, we can start healing up our heals again. Fuck. Today I am struggling with awful brain fog. I'm upsetting myself because it is like I cannot form words. It is like treacle moving through my brain. I'm drinking my water. I'm drinking it. I wish I had like a little hinge on my brain. I could just like unclip it, take my brain out and just run it under cold water for a bit. You know? I think that would help. Like, let's watch that look out. Let's be pure. Oh, bless you. You're so sweet. I've been enjoying your Kingdom Hearts posting. Brain fog week is so bad. Where's my water? It's all I have. The primordial fluid. I don't even know what happened to my accent there. Oi. At least for me, anyway.
No, it's just okay. We suffer together.
It's still quite entertaining if it's any consolation. Perhaps even a little bit more. It's like I'm drunk or something. It's like I'm, I don't know, on something. But it's definitely a consolation. I'm like,
I like being here with all of you, but like,
I do need to be entertaining. It's important to me. It's important to myself. It's in my sense of self. I didn't even look at how much magic I had. Oh, God. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. Rainbow Breath will see us through. Meru is my favorite advocate for gay rights. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yes, we definitely do. As far as looking through the armed, like, I didn't really explain that. I had a thought process, actually. I'm very proud of myself. And it was just making sure that we had decent accessories on. It looks so cool. This is the main shit that I want a remake for. It looks cool in this version. I want to have another experience like with Tifa and Aerith where I just keep letting the screen slow down just so I can watch them in slow-mo. Cloud was okay, I guess. But like Aerith with a flippin' I'm like, oh my god, you're so cool. I love you so much. And Tifa with the kick punches and the fucking like the star and the backflip and the freaking like twisty punch. I'm like, oh my god. I could watch this all damn day. And you all know I pretty much did. I was like, sorry, we'll continue with plot soon. I'm just admiring Tifa's perfect form. Perfect martial arts form. As she does the twist punch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You wouldn't deny a little gay her Tifa slow-mo, would you? I'm so glad she doesn't heal like Rose. Rose's animations are so weird. They actually are. It really is just the one where she's like starfishing in the sky and just a blackcurrant shaded droplet of something just drips out with a very like round plopping sound. And they zoom in on just like that part where it really just does look like she's just taken a very watery dump on the ground. It's the worst animation. I'm like, why would you do this to Rose? Poor thing. She's just doing an astral drain. I'm sorry. Can't even fuck say. I missed my audition because I was laughing.
Riz, hello. Thank you. Santa's on his way. How are you? What? See, as long as I'm feeling happy, the brain fog is not so bad.
It would be worse to be sad with the brain fog. Much worse. Mary, you gotta get healthy. Oh, fuck off. Ow. Oh no, I think he took off more health than I even managed to heal. Very hurtful. Very rude. Shoo. You gone? There we go. Kills me how every time she's not in Dragoon form, she just falls over. Okay. What now? I don't actually want to fight any more Dragoons until I've got better health.
This is really awkward.
I wonder if you'll be getting towards the end of 12 and then slow down putting off games. I won't. We're gonna do Chain of Memories this year. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get to Final Fantasy 13 this year. It's gonna be fine. Why don't you believe me? No, I won't.
Zarix, thank you so much.
In the Dragoon room. I don't remember her being in the Dragoon room. Shit. Yeah, she was just hanging around outside by the save point, no? Hey, Jackson. It's the kind of game I wish I played when I was younger, right? Like, ugh, I'm having such a good time, but also flipping hell. The magic of childhood. It's just gone. Oh, I just meant the room with the towers. Okie dokie. Sorry, thank you.
Apologies.
Oh, she looks so cool. I love Mary so much. I thought that I would always be a pure Rose stan, but now.
Mary's the one for me.
I'm so lost already. Like, this is a consistent problem I do have with JRPGs, and like, it's probably streaming too. It's definitely a thing where like, this is why streamers get very defensive when it is like, and when any clown comes along, it's just like, oh, it's not a hard job. Like, you're just playing video games. Just like, you understand. You understand. You don't understand the like 12 different brain processes that are trying to happen right now. And one of them is like, honestly, I'm not this shit with directions when I'm not having to like think about talking out loud and looking at chat and thinking ahead and checking the time and stuff. Like, it's still bad, I won't lie. It's still not tip-top, but it's not this bad. It's not JRPG bad because random encounters are enough to put me off which direction I've just come from bad. Also spending your time drawing the... Also that. I really wish I was the kind of person who could just do an art stream, but I won't. Like, art streams do fascinate me even more than game streams because obviously most of the games will be doing the processes for you in a way that, like, you can talk and just go along with it. I don't like to talk and draw. Like, I go quiet. And, like, I wouldn't want people to, like, come along as well and be all, like... I think, and I'll be like, didn't ask you. This is my personal, private little drawing. I don't want your commentary on it until it's finished. I don't know if that comes from, like, some deep-seated insecurity or something. Probably. Oh. Shit. Is anyone in here? I don't think I remember anyone here. Like that one scene from Witcher Season 2 with the boat fellow. Yeah, that would literally be me. That would literally be me. It's just like, okay, well, one of us here is actually successful, and I don't see who the hell asked your opinion. I don't write music for you. I'm glad you enjoy the e-girl emote. Here too, same as the past. Oh no, it's the Hasselt. Oh fuck, we're fine. We're gonna be fine. Kansas? Oh man.
Who is it?
I'm not giving him that accent.
Oh, it's you. You hate this place so much. What made you change your mind about coming here? I didn't change my mind. These dolls still make me feel sick. Huh? Say what you want. These are mementos to remind me of the taste of blood dripping from my fist. There is no reason to be criticized by you. Oh gosh, Jesus. We've got another one. Everyone's a critic. People killed by you won't be saved if they find a memento in such poor taste as their tomb. You came here to become one of these dolls? I now understand the reason why you're clinging to this world. You haven't killed enough. Then let me be satisfied with you. God, I love GoXL.
Thank you for contributions to first Pokemon games. Hi, Bon.
God, I love the reverb. It makes me feel spooky. Oh. Dang it. Dang it. Okay,
Thank you for follow.
Huh? Oh no, I've got the cat ears on. I haven't punned enough. I guess I'm just not feeling it today. Nice save, nice save. Fuck.
Which Pokemon game would you be playing?
Undecided. We gotta see if we get to 1,000,000 first. It is a whole ass bit of hardware. It is called the GoXLR, and I think this is a Pro. And it's got lots of little knobs. It's always the immature joke about my gender knob. It's not very good. Not the actual one, the famous creepypasta one. Oh no, Lavender Town creepypasta. Are we doing this? Mods, ban streamer, please.
How could this happen to me?
Hey, Ivy.
Meow did we get ya?
Fuck. That one didn't sound good. Right, rainbow breath.
Wah.
Please sing it to the tune of Decode. Ah, I wish I could make a whole pun thing of it, but my brain is too dead.
Now no more points. You'll get more.
Do it for the fans. It'll be great. It'll work out. That was Mara was the only one who had. This is still the best way to heal. Fuck. Brain is hard.
Ugh.
I mean, maybe it's not hard. Maybe it's a little bit squidgy. Don't eat it. I hear that gives you diseases.
It's just my friendly advice.
Sorry, the concentration with these bloody additions. Find me in Lavender Town chilling with all the dead kids. For fuck's sake. I was so convinced. That was one of the first creepypastas that I ever came across, so I was like so convinced about it. I was all like, oh my god. Did you hear about this weird thing? It was on the level of like some other urban legendy type shit, like freaking Alice in Wonderland serial killings or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember now. They have faded into myth, into legend, into brain treacle. How are you enjoying the Wingley government? What? Is this the government? I'll fight harder than ever.
Ah. I'll never surrender.
Why can't I perky step? Why am I failing at every turn? I haven't watched enough Catra from She-Ra, original She-Ra. That's where I need to get all my cat puns from.
Wah. Hmm. Wow, this is perfectly dreadful.
Phase was diamond and I played the new one. The chibi models wasn't bad, but also quite expensive. Yeah, definitely. It's why I feel bad that I hadn't got around to it. Thank God. I was like, please, come on. I did that one. It was a flawless execution. Hash will stop it. It's not who these people are, but I can't help but just call them by their name of my team members.
Oh, for goodness sake. Come here, Albert. We're gonna get our revenge. Yeah. We gotta stick our claws into this one. Yes, this one.
I feel so proud every time I get these flippin' perfects on the spinny wheels. They're so tough with the timing. What the fuck? You make me go through all of that.
And it ends up like this.
How rude. I think my emerald is losing something. It could be.
I can have a look for you later if you want me to.
Welcome to Live.
Live. Live.
Love.
A new fragrance from Chanel.
Here we go.
More rainbow breath.
Wish I'd finished Moon and the DLCs for Shield. DLCs too? I just at work.
Good morning, Sophie.
I mean,
Good meowing.
and do the DLC for Shield. I didn't know that there was one. You have happened across a very foggy moth. I am catatonic, it seems. I love how assertive and gung-ho Meru is. I love her so much. Like, honestly, I said, there's that whole fucking anime thing where every time there's like some kind of bloody 12-year-old, to be honest, but it's like, that's okay, she's 2000. But like, I don't know. I did find I liked Meru more when I learned that actually she was thousands of years old. Like, not in the fancy way, but like, she just comes across to me now as just like, you know, there's lots of women that are just like, you know what? I have money to actually fucking dress like how I wanted to when I was like 12 now. So I'm going to do that. And they're just very cute. They're like, look at my entire Animal Crossing PC setup. I'm going to paint little freckles on my face in candy colors. And I'm like, you go. You live that lifestyle. Mary's like that to me now. And she smashes things with a hammer. What's not to love? Do you have the DLC for Fire Emblem? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not sure. Oi!
I don't find this very amusing. Ugh. That's not very closome of you.
A real badass would rip his wings off. Oh my god. It was such a good fight. It was driving me bananas, but you know, like sometimes a good fight does that. No, you don't. Can I download it digitally? Is that something I can do?
Agnew, hello. How are you? They feel so bad.
Hi, Bobby. I hate them because it makes me go through the entire thing, and so it's not like when you're not Dragoony. When you're not Dragoony, you just run up and it immediately says that you've missed. Dragoony one is like you still have to go through the motions, so it feels like everything's fine. You can, yes. Good. How far are we in the story? We're in disc 4 events, but because certain areas are disc locked, we're back on disc 3 for the minute, so that I can do this side quest thing with all of the Dragoonies from the past who need to be put to rest. If you know what I mean. It's murder. I'm talking about murder.
Or is it murder?
Sorry, I'm gonna drown myself. In ice cream. The map is not filled. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. There you go, Maru. Haha. You'll be fine, won't you? Can you do anything? No, okay. Watch this miss. I go through all of this. It didn't miss. I'm so proud.
Wow! That's pretty nifty.
Do you know how hard it is to figure out an awful lacking brand to write an A4 paper from? What?
What's happening?
That's so pretty. Sorry, Hashel can't do this yet. When will Hashel learn to summon his flippin' dragon? Who is Hashel? Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Oh god, I've been thunderstruck. What is a dragon? A miserable little pile of secrets. Next question. It's one of the beetle monsters from Dark Crystal. I was thinking that. It was the little eyes. Or, there was something similar in Neverending Story too as well, no?
Leave Meru alone!
Ugh. School assignment is all. I'm supposed to get a local brand which is lacking and then write short paper for improvements. Oh. Yeah, that's a tricky one. It's just like, well, if it's not shit, then you probably won't know about the brand for long. I hate that kind of assignment. Like, I don't know. I don't want to think too much of my opinion. I say, thinking an awful lot of my opinion the rest of the time. Yeah.
Someone should get Meru a laser cannon. Trim! I beg your pardon. Being bullied.
Only a monster I remember in Neverending Story was that wolf. You're killing me with the cat puns.
Thank you.
Sorry, what did you say? Damn, I gotta work on Hashel. His attacks could be so beautiful. Where's my adoring fan? I know. I know. I do need to speed that up. I did too, and then I just... Shit happened. Because it just keep coming and it don't stop coming.
You will get it. You will get it. It will be shiny. And very, very lovely.
I need a moth goblin content. I go for Luna.
I am all of the things. A moth goblin and a cat. Ow, I bashed my teeth.
Can you not do that? Just my little request from me to you. Can you not do that? We don't need this, I don't think. I want it, but we don't need it. Hang in there, Meru. You're gonna be okay. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. No. His was the most dramatic, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hello, Snow. How are you?
Bunk, bunk, bunk. A violet stone. That sounds so beautiful. Violet is just a really lovely word. I really like it. Me too. I'm so tired. I have such brain fog today. It's embarrassing. But I'm good. No. Ah, what kind of run-in? How dramatic was it? We're getting so much experience, though. Good for us. A few people have said I'm good at the timing. I feel proud every time. Like, the rush I get every time that I'm in Dragoon form and manage to nail that whole addition spinny wheel thing. I feel unstoppable.
I think that'll be a nice child's name, Violet.
It was, I had a period of, calling all of my flippin' any character that I could, like, input a name in to be, like, the player character. I'm like, you're a Violet, you're a Violet, you're a Violet. Loved that name for a while.
Welcome back, Elusive. How is everything? You stretch.
I was surprised when you joined the campaign by being persuaded by Shirley. But after all, it was to kill?
Yes, that's right. But it wasn't the only reason. I thought the nobleness of Shirley, which I could never have, would take me somewhere I could otherwise never know. Some bright place I couldn't know. So, even after death, I have been looking for that place.
I'll see what they've got at the fish and chip shop. They've usually got place. A bright place. I hope you can reach there. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Kansas was seeking salvation. That's the reason why he decorated the divine tree this way. It wasn't very good. I couldn't tell it was a tree. Not kind of me to criticize somebody's artistic expression. But sometimes you gotta be plain. Sometimes you'll be at an art exhibition and they'll be like, it's this. And you'll be like, I would not have known had you not said.
Oy. And perhaps that's the real art.
Have I? This is the one I always end up going to, isn't it? I get so lost. Can I go down? Well, not right now. What other plant-related names do we have? Or is this another one as well where like... Oh, never mind. I was like, I can't think of any like male names that are plants. And immediately my brain just backhanded me and went Basil. I literally felt like two separate people in my head for a moment because of how freaking severe the backhand of Basil was.
Muzz, hello. How are you?
Flower. Isn't Violet just... Oh, yeah. God, I thought Taylor was going for freaking plant names. Plant names for people. Like, if we're including, you know, obviously herbs and spices, we got flipping saffron. I should call a little lad Cumin. Cumin the little human. Gonna start a trend. Ow. Thinking of naming my potential kids after plants. Great grandmother of mine was called Ivy, and I quite like that. I like Ivy. Bonk. Okay, I can do it. I can do the perfect step. Yeah. Ash, this is true. God, we get into tree names. You're gonna have a full-on legacy there. It'll be like Ivy, Holly.
Da-da-da.
Fuck. I had full-on names for a second in my head and it went... I think you've mentioned Hazel before. Rowan. Rowan is the one I was thinking of. I was like, a tree or a bush that can be a boy name. Quark, no. No, we're not bringing that back. Yeah, I like Rowan. Oh yeah, Loganberry. Granted, we do call him Locke. A little piece of a plant. Sort of. Oh, bless him. I'm trying to think of more of the boy names. We got 3. Everything else is easy. So many gal names. I may as well save, even though I'm gonna try and poke that spot. Florian. I should have got that one. I was recently listening to an audiobook where that's what they unironically named a pair of twins. The sister was dead, but when she popped up, like after he'd been called Florian, it was like, her name is Flora, like, you called your poor twins Flora and Florian. You're gonna get complex. It's my D&D character's name, so I can never name a child that. Oh yeah. Hawthorne was a name and it was Juniper and Dagwood. Oh no. That's the one. I was like, what were the bloody names of the flippin' twins? Oh man. Heckin' Dagwood. Not know what to do about that. Ah. Poor child with wood in their name. Reed! Oh yeah, a reed is a plant. Or Oliver. Yeah, I guess. My sister and me share the first 3 letters of our name too. It's not that terrible. I don't know. Like, I'm not a twin, so what would I know? But there are certain things where I just like, because of the habit to be all like, they're a matching little set. They're like, this is why it's creepy. It's not their fault. Like, parent, why have you done this? Heath! Is Heath a plant? I don't know what Heath is. Oh my god. I thought Heath was like... just used to describe like a certain kind of mound of fertile dirt. Huey, Louie, and Dewey style. Yep. And Webby. Tiny Crow and Rem have twin sisters, and I can never tell which one is which. Oh dear. A heath is wasteland, basically. Oh. Oh, Kiefer is the German name of a tree. Oh. And that's like a fairly common name? I can't find the spot where Shirley was. I found it! That was quite magical, actually. I feel refreshed. I wonder if the healing power of Shirley still remains here. It does. Someone kindly told us, Dart. Fish, please. Fen. Fen is nice. Like, it's a nice basic one that, like, doesn't sound too, like, what? I feel like they'd constantly get Ben, and they'd be like, no. How have you made this mistake? Because people would. Anyone with, like, a slightly unusual name in a certain place, you know the backflips people will make to be all like, I thought this was your name. It's like, well, it's not my fucking name. I don't know how you're insistently thinking that this is my name. Oh, the fuck fairy. I see. By that logic, does Tanner count as a tree-related name since Tanner is a tree in German? Fuck.
This is getting twisted. I don't know.
For sure. There are no rules. Only pain. The only one I know is Kiefer Sutherland. I don't even think I've heard of them. No, wait, I did get the save. I didn't hear the little ringing noise to indicate that I could save here now, but you know, now I've healed, I may as well save again.
Nah, I'm all healed up.
It's the guy from 24. Okay.
I don't remember what that is.
But thank you. I love all of these sentences that I don't understand. that have the fuck fairy in. What have I done? Did I save or not? Wake me up. Can't wake up. Okay. I do need a wee though. Well, if I keep laughing, I'm gonna need a wee even more. I almost wrote fuck furry, so you can have that one for free. I don't think that's a good male name. I'm leaving. Luna, read the books, but be prepared for no night. No, that's why I can't be bothered. I want to read the first one at least. It still appears on so many lists that I'm like, well, I guess it made enough of an effect that people are still recommending it at all. Oh. No. So close, but not close at all.
Whee!
Read them when the last one comes out. It never will. It will be released in webcomic form. I'm waiting for that. It's got to have already happened, to be honest, but I'm waiting for like a book that everyone like does have a lot of hype and anticipation over to just be an absolute little shit. And people are like, oh yeah, the final installment is actually released in GeoGuessr format. It's meta. Type in these coordinates. Or was it Geocache? Did anyone ever have that app? It was pretty cute. It was pretty funky. It was literally that there would be... I've forgotten now, actually, because I never found many of them. But it was a real world thing. You would kind of like walk around your area, like look for clues. Like in Worcester, there was a shoe factory. I can't remember what the clue for it was. But then you actually like go around and you like find like the numbers or something. Yeah, found a box. I forgot what was in it or what I replaced it with. Yeah, it's really cute. So yeah, I forgot the GeoGuessr thing. Geocache. Was rather popular in Stockholm. Bunch of nerds over there. I liked it. I thought it was like a nice excuse to walk around areas of a place that you lived in without like committing to it too much, I guess. Because like I said, in Worcester, you know, I was just there for uni, and so that meant that I didn't explore loads and loads. Well, it's just a good excuse to get out. Have I been here before? Okay. Someone should leave puns in them. I remember me and someone I was geocaching with deliberately moving one from where it was because we were like, you know what? For that hint, it makes way more sense for it to be here. This is on a fucking lamppost like meters away. No bueno. And like the area where it did make sense was covered in like a bunch of like tree branches and stuff. Like maybe that's why it was then moved again. Because it wasn't an evergreen, it wasn't deciduous. A good excuse to get out and about without committing to Pokemon Go. Oh gosh. I didn't have a smartphone for the longest time. When Pokemon Go came out, I didn't have a smartphone, so it feels weird to even call it a smartphone. Like it's just a phone now. But yeah, basically I did not have a phone with connection to the internet, and it was so funny every time I'd be out with people and they'd just be all like, oh, I gotta take this fucking gym back. Team fucking Mystic has taken this fucking gym. Like, okay. Okay. That's horrifying. Thank you for the horror story. A golden age of human history. Oh, I remember the brief period where people were like, there's basically world peace right now. Everyone's just in Pokemon Go. I'm like, there's no world peace. As usual, if there's a yellow team, people are shitting on it. Hooray! We found a good place. Okay, right. So I'm gonna go for my Wii, and then we will Because what? I already needed a wee, and then you want me to resist even longer when we are in a water room? Sadistic. That's what I mean. I couldn't have stayed here.
I'll see you in a sec.
I couldn't have stayed here. Hello. Flemish, thank you so much. That was so fucking unexpected. Akasti got one. Aneda got one. Maz got one. Gimp and Vidya and Benny, thank you so much. I hope you've been well today. She wasn't ready.
Thank you. You gave me pause for thought.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Give me a minute. Thank you, Dream.
Sub goal complete. Thank you so much.
Frederick and a Simon's fan, and a Taxan, and a Sparta, and a Kita Haru.
And then a hype train close.
Thank you so much. That's really sweet. I was too slow. My bathroom trip too slow by far. Missed sub bombs. Missed the sub bombs.
It's okay. It's okay.
Unless it's not okay. It's up to you. I'm sorry, ice cream, but I'm not sorry. Flippin' love Flamingo. I'm so glad I got to keep the sound effect. I think it's okay. Do I get a vote? I don't know if this is a voting situation. You can definitely just, like, chuck your opinion in.
Like it's a penny in a wishing well.
Here, too. The same as the past. She got...
Ooh.
We are basically the same people from 10,000 years ago. Who would have known? She's still a child. Yes. She was 15 years old back then. She was younger than Meru. You're younger than... Actually, Rose isn't younger than Meru. Dart's younger than Meru. Meru is, like, 2,000 years old. Are we forgetting this now? Such kids could manage the power of dragoons? Yes. She was born between a human and a mermaid, so she had a special power.
Wow. I love her hair.
I should listen to more KKB. I only heard a few of their songs. Oh no, this always sounds like the most hipster bloody statement you can make, but...
I like the earlier songs.
Like, because they're such innocent, uncomplicated little ditties, you know? They are all just, like, cute things that you would just make up on the spot. And they're about, like, such unique things overall, I guess. Should listen to more KK Slider.
Rose, you were worried and came here to see me.
Yes.
Thank you as always. Rose, don't go anywhere. Don't leave me alone again. Say something. Rose, you'll make me feel lonely like everybody else.
No, I won't. There's nobody who bullies you like in the past anymore. We won't let them.
Yes. Holly!
Jolly_Holly7 cheer Dex 100. Hi, train still here?
It's on his
LunaMoth
way.
Prey.
Thank you so much.
Scam train initiated.
And like, it should already be on like a high level, right? Yeah. Yeah. Holly, thank you so much. It's so sweet.
But I do forget. One of these days, I'll sort it. I'll do more voice things. I do have a secret plan actually, except it's not secret. Because I'm gonna tell you, because I'm crap at keeping my own secrets. I was thinking, maybe, just to like not make words so predictable and stuff, I'll just like read some Skyrim stories in the background. It's really rude of me. Elder Scrolls short stories, that shit. Because I was like, if I read other books, that might get me into copyright trouble. Thank you so much. Tony, Onio. I read Tony Onio's name and I always have to be like, Tony Onio. Thank you so much. Enjoy Scam Train. We are words and dells. Yeah, I thought it would be nice just to like have something a bit different going on if you're not then listening to, if you're not then wanting to like partake in the words. Yeah. Do you have a favorite poet, Tennyson? Yes, I do. Like I just I like it. There you go. That's it. I don't have lots of nerdy stuff to say about poetry all the time. I'm still getting my head around iambic pentameter all these years later. One day I will get to be more of a nerd about poetry. I'll be like, yes, this assonance and the placement of the iambs in this stanza, it creates a very sluggish feeling. And I think that really works for the motifs of the... I could do that one day, but I haven't been studying. I haven't been studying my iambs. Your favorite isn't William Blake? I guess you're wrong. Look, not all of us can be DMC5. Not all of us can be... Oh, fuck, what's his poison fruit line? V, help! So it is written. I'm continuing my reading.
Yes, Rose and the other dragoons are all kind to me. But why make such a sad face?
Sorry, Damia. But there is somewhere you have to go. Forgive me.